Hi there, Taurus. It's Jen here. So I've decided to do a reading just to check in on the last half of 2021. So back in it's probably December, I did an overview reading for the whole year for each sign, and so this is looking more around the last half of the year. How are things potentially going to play out? What are some things we can think about? I'm going to pull a card for general overall energy and card for career and a card for romance. So I did a little bit of channeling for you, and I just saw myself outside, maybe in the woods, out in nature, walking, and noticing maybe in the early morning, observing, thinking, dreaming, daydreaming. There's a few things going on. One is just the grounding nature of being outside or taking a walk, something like that. Maybe sitting outside. But then another thing is really noticing the colors. You may think about painting, taking up painting. Maybe you're looking at colors for a house, like painting your house or picking out colors that way, or I guess someone could be planning a wedding and things like that. But I almost see it more noticing and just looking at the world in a different way, seeing things differently than you used to or you have before. Kind of a mind-opening experience. And this is a theme that came through for another sign. I guess Sag, maybe. So there's sort of maybe you're collecting or buying art or taking a painting class or just playing around with it. I don't know. Trying to recreate something, practicing. I also see this observing, thinking, and dreaming, daydreaming about someone in particular. So this could be someone, I don't know, is it just me? Do you guys have your sort of greatest hits of crushes you've had that you'll just think about? Please say it isn't just me. But maybe you've run into someone or someone's coming back to the forefront and you're really thinking a lot about this person and potentially trying to figure out maybe how to move forward if it's possible. Because these awakening feelings are pretty strong, whether they're romantic. I don't know why I wanted to get two cards for that, but yeah, so I see it being kind of exciting. I feel it being a little bit overwhelming in the sense it's really sort of taking up a lot of your energy and time. Whoops, but I don't see it as being bad. Kind of exciting and but maybe confusing, because maybe if you are with someone, it's sort of adding that whole layer. Okay, why am I so thinking about this person so much when I'm with someone else? What does that mean? But still really reveling in those fantasies. Okay, now I'm lost in thought. All right, so this is a general card. Holy shit. Who did I just do? Libra had this in the exact position. Release, letting go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So maybe you're considering, if you're in a relationship or any sort of situation, this could be career, friendship, where you live, people you hang out with. It could, there's just your own thoughts or self-limiting beliefs, things that are tying you down or holding you back, beliefs, all sorts of things can be, we can need to release and let go of, and it just frees us. Sometimes we're the ones keeping ourselves trapped or tied down, and figuring out what those blocks are and being able to move forward. You think the caterpillar becomes the butterfly. It's the same being, but it never, it's, the caterpillar is earthbound, and you're fixed earth, Taurus, so you like being earthbound, but something about where you are, you want to be that butterfly and spread your wings and fly and be free and move about, move forward, not wanting maybe to be tied down. Something feeling restrictive to you. So let's look at the career and see how that goes. So, having the death card come up is, oh my God. I'm sorry. These are two of the three cards came out for Libra in this position. And I put the cards back in separate. Okay, I'm a little freaked out. So in career, feeling stuck, feeling like you trapped in a career situation. That's the Hanged Man. There are different ways you can look at it. For example, for me, I work somewhere with extremely good benefits and decent pay, and even though it's not like my passion, there's a certain sense of stability and things like that. But, if I were to really be honest, is it what I really want to do? No. And the Strength card, so maybe you guys the Strength card is doing things even though you're nervous about it or you're unsure of how it's going to work out. It's not how much you can bench press. It's authenticity and putting yourself out there and living authentically. So something in career, it's like maybe you really wish you could have a career doing fill in the blank, and having the courage to actually pursue that, to pursue what you really want. There's also a lust aspect of this card. Is that in the Thoth deck? That Crowley deck? That it's labeled lust? I think so. So maybe there's this fantasy has to do with work. I think I have my deck right here if I can get it without making a mess. That's interesting. Could be a work connection. So I don't even know if it's worth me. Yeah. Oh, I did get it right near the top. So right when I was going to say it's probably not worth it. This is what... and if you notice, it's card 11, which is, it's switched with Justice, which happens in some of the decks. They've switched those two cards. I can't remember why. Numerology, I don't know. Astrology, I don't know. Can't remember. Romance, Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups, it's daydreaming. It's interesting. Oh, and you have the Hanged Man. Okay. So the Seven of Cups is an interesting energy. It's a very creative energy. It's often read as scattered energy and having too many ideas and not being able to pick one and focus. But we need that time, that time of daydreaming and fantasizing and considering how things could turn out or how we want it to turn out. Whether it's this is in the romance position, but whether it's anywhere in our lives. So again, a lot of daydreaming, a lot of fantasizing. The way I think of it is that, I'm not a artistically creative person. I don't really write besides my channeling and stuff. Uh, but I have to imagine before someone writes a book, you have to have that idea. You have to think and plan it in your head before you paint something or create music or whatever. There is some sort of that creative thinking going on first. And so that's that energy, which it's interesting in the romance because that makes me so I don't know, that's so weird that that came up, that you're daydreaming and thinking about someone and that you have these awakened feelings. But then the hanged man is here too, also connecting to career. Um, there's some sort of suspension, some sort of things are on hold, a freeze, a distance. Hmm. Looking at things in a different way, right? That's what the hanged man you have here twice is maybe something. So for me, the hanged man is the collective pandemic. I mean, that is the epitome of what a hanged man experience is. And so the pandemic for you really is making you look at things differently and wanting to make some changes and moving forward and letting go of some things and daydreaming about how you want your life to go. So I sort of see that kicking into gear now, and you actually starting to say, I don't want. I've done the hanged man thing. I got it. I know. I've figured out some things, and now I'm ready to move forward and be released from it and move on. Since I've had this time to figure out what I really want. Okay, thank you, Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.